What is up, Postal Besties? It is your girl Creole Barbie with USPS Vlogs. You guys, all 2024, I have been sharing information with you all on how you can elevate your career at the USPS. Not only that you can elevate your career by even joining the post office and working there as a new PSC, not only you can elevate your career by converting into being a career employee or becoming a supervisor or a person in management, but I'm going to show you the absolute success, the icing to the cake when you become successful. And one thing we hadn't mentioned yet is, honey, when you elevate your life, you also have to elevate your style. This year, I'll be sharing with you guys one of my best achievements yet that I have for my channel, and that is being in partnership with Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa has some of the most beautiful fine jewelry at affordable prices, such as the necklace I'm wearing on my neck. You guys, this lovely necklace on my neck is called Willow. Isn't she gorgeous? Now, you guys know that I love stacking my jewelry. I'm a Goldie girl for sure. For sure. However, I'm going to show you where you can shop to elevate your style. Now, in my description box below, there is a link that it will refer you over to Ana Luisa, where you can get 30% off on any jewelry pieces that you find. Now, you might like this willow necklace that's on my neck now, or you might enjoy this beautiful shaped love heart pendant, you guys. I absolutely love these. Are my two top favorites. Now, you can actually get it in the color solid gold, or you can get it in silver. But one thing I will tell you this, it is water resistant. You don't have to worry about it tarnishing, because that is never going to happen, not with Ana Luisa. If you want to get more acquainted with Ana Luisa and see the fine jewelry pieces that's on the website, be sure to click the link attached in the description box below. In the meantime, you guys, go shop Ana Luisa as you elevate not only your lifestyle, but your style as well. See you soon, Ana Luisa. What is up, Postal Besties? It is your girl Creole Barbie here with USPS Vlogs. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Creole Barbie. I'm a current USPS employee who works as a clerk at the plant. If you want to get more connected with me and find out what exactly I do here, be sure to check out my USPS playlist, where I share my absolute journey as well as my experience while working for the Postal Service. This video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is a jewelry company that sells fine jewelry that does not tarnish, does not have your neck turning green, as well as all jewelry pieces are water resistant. If you guys enjoy the necklaces that I'm wearing on my neck, be sure to check out the description box below. Click the link and receive 30% off on your next purchase when shopping with Ana Luisa. I'm going to get straight into the video, you guys. This video is basically going to explain exactly everything that I've been dealing with. For those of you who do not know or is new to my channel, I was diagnosed with a condition called intracranial hypertension. Intracranial hypertension is inflammation and swelling of the brain that presses up against your optic nerve, which causes you to have vision changes. This condition, if not treated properly, will have you completely blind. So I'm going to go back into how I am able to perform my work duties at the USPS experiencing these vision changes, because it's very, very different when you're trying to work and you can't see properly. These are some of the things what I do, especially within letter automation. When I found out that I had visual changes, it was 2 days after Christmas. So December 27th, I noticed I've been having a lot of discomfort in my eyes. Now, I do have to mention, because I forgot to mention, I also experienced discoloration in my eye. It was extremely red. It felt like my eyes were very heavy, as well as night driving was something that I completely was unable to do. It just seems like someone just turned the light off on me. So due to that, I have to drive with my lights very illuminated at the brightest setting for me to be able to drive at night. Not with my brights, but I have it to where it's the second gear before you turn your brights on to be able to see. Now, some things that really was hard for me is when working at the postal service. When I would come from outside from breaks and back in the facility, my eyes would turn very dark. Like everything just seemed super gray, super blurry. And even when working in letter automation, I noticed that my eyesight was suffering drastically because of all the head motions. So something that really caused my eyesight to really be a lot of discomfort when working in letter automation is the fact that when I was sweeping the bins out, I would have to sweep very slow because all the fast movement and the constant jerking of your head, it did something with my eyes. So I took my time a lot. I pretty much did everything a lot slower than I normally would. Keep in mind that I've been working automation for 5 years. So as far as having the job down packed, I have it packed to the T to where I'm able to perform my duties without having to look at it so much, especially with my particular route. I've been doing that particular route for 2 years now, so it was pretty easy for me to understand how the route was set up without always having to try to read every little thing. A lot of times I would take shortcuts by reading the last 2 numbers of my zip code that would actually help me instead of reading it completely. Now, when it was times where I couldn't see and everything was just super blurry, I would just take time to kind of relax my head, relax my eyes, and once I gained the proper sight again, I would continue throughout my dispatch. It was very hard. However, it's something that I needed to work through and get through with it. During the time, I was kind of ashamed about my condition, so I didn't tell a lot of people about what was going on with me. And even to this day, I still don't tell a lot of individuals I work with what is going on as far as me not being able to see. A lot of people kind of picked up on it because I would be looking for like certain equipment and I would walk past it 3 or 4 times and I would ask someone like, hey, do you see a cutter? And they'll get it for me. Or I might be looking for some tape and I've been walking right past it and they may grab the tape. It's just little stuff like that, things that I needed that I wouldn't be able to see it right off bat. People notice. I had to tell the truth. If someone were to like wave at me or tell me hello, it would be hard for me to see them. A lot of times I didn't see them speak to me unless they were right up on me. So what I would do to incorporate certain things is just to remember how certain individuals walk. That way, if someone's walking from afar and they're waving at me, I can pretty much tell from the outline of that person like who they are. Another thing that was kind of challenging for me is going up and down the steps. Even to this day, when I go up and down the steps, I go very slow, you guys. So I just use the handrail and I go slow down the steps so I don't fall because it's hard for me to see the steps. So again, when having vision loss, you pretty much have to rely on your senses. Quite frankly, some of my strong senses, because of my eyes not being the best, is being able to hear. So my hearing is phenomenal and I'm able to actually hear. So if there's a bin going off and I can't actually see which bin is going off from the light that typically flickers, I like to walk up and down and try to hear where it's going off at. So it's certain things that I have to rely on for myself. So hearing is the number one thing when trying to work in that type of environment and not being able to see as well as taking your time by going slow, not overexerting yourself. Working by yourself in letter automation is pretty difficult, especially when you are healthy, but working by yourself and having visual changes is very, very difficult. But with God's help, I got through it. I just had to regroup and learn different methods and ways to accommodate myself on how I was going to get my route done and how I was going to be able to get my job done without anyone feeling like I was unable to perform the task. There were times where some days my vision would be okay. Other days my vision would be completely blurry. Something that really helped me a lot is that I did have a partner when my vision was very, very bad. This was before they actually put me on medication to help with the inflammation in the brain, to kind of take some of that pressure off the optic nerve. So my partner, she would definitely help me out a lot. As far as feeding the mail, that was something that was a lot easier for me to do versus sweeping and also pulling the trays when you're finishing the dispatch. When it was time for that portion, I just pretty much took my time and didn't rush it. So just taking your time can really help it. Knowing what triggers it and how to prevent it helped me tremendously. There were times where I would see like black spots out of my eyes, which were floaters, but those floaters were completely big and I got scared because I thought maybe I had a detached retina. However, it's just some of the symptoms that happens when your vision is changing because of the condition that you have or that I have. So with that being said, you guys, these are just some things that I pretty much had to incorporate and had to learn or adjust while working at the postal service. Now my vision is still having its ups and downs. I have better days and good days. However, now that I'm on medication, it's not as bad as it was when I wasn't on the medication. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you hadn't done so already to stay more connected with me in future uploads, as well as also check out the link in the description box below with Ana Luisa jewelry, hashtag Creole Barbie. If you click that link, you'll be able to receive 30% off on any jewelry pieces, you guys. If you have any questions or if you have intracranial hypertension, comment in the comment section below. And how do you incorporate your everyday lifestyle when having visual changes? You guys, I love you as always. Thank you for watching and I'm signing out. Deuces.